Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a story that's been shaking up the internet and raising a lot of eyebrows. It's about music mogul Diddy Combs and a mysterious young girl named Ava Baroni Combs, the child he claimed to have adopted back in 2020. So let's take it back. In the middle of the 2020 lockdown, Diddy went live on Instagram to talk to his fans. But this wasn't just any regular live stream. During the video, he introduced a young white girl named Ava Baroni Combs. Diddy said he had adopted her, yes, adopted, and told this strange little story about how she was on the streets before he took her in. He even had her explain how she met him, saying that he saw her outside, asked her to come inside and play, and then became a caring man who helped her. But here's the weird part. While Diddy called her his child, he also said that she still had beautiful parents. That confused a lot of people. If she has parents, why was she on the streets? And if he adopted her, how come the adoption didn't go through legal channels like it normally does? At the time, fans were surprised, but not many people asked questions. Until Ava suddenly disappeared. After that video, there were no more photos or updates about her. She wasn't showing up in family pictures with the Combs twins. She wasn't in the background of any videos. There was nothing on social media. It was like she just vanished. And fans started noticing. People online began digging. And what they found made things even stranger. They discovered older photos of Ava with the Combs family long before the 2020 livestream when Diddy claimed to have just met her. So now the question became, was Diddy lying about where Ava came from? If he already knew her when she was younger, why say he adopted her from the streets? And if she has parents, where are they in all of this? To make things even more mysterious, some online detectives started comparing Ava to a real-life missing child named Ava Grace Baldwin, who disappeared when she was only 6 years old back in 2015. Photos of both girls started going viral, and many people said they looked exactly alike. It made fans start to wonder, is Ava Baroni Combs actually Ava Baldwin? And if she is, what really happened to her? After Ava's sudden disappearance from the spotlight, people were desperate to know where she was. That's when a video popped up, posted by none other than Diddy's twin daughters. In the video, they briefly mention Ava, calling her their cousin and showing her on camera. It didn't feel like a big official reveal. It was more like a quick moment, probably just to calm down people online who had been constantly asking about her. But even in that short clip, fans picked up on something odd. Ava didn't act like the rest of the kids. She seemed uncomfortable, like she didn't want to be on camera. While the other kids were laughing and enjoying themselves, Ava stayed quiet, avoided eye contact, and looked like she was somewhere else in her mind. It wasn't the behavior you'd expect from a happy child around family. And this wasn't the first time Ava acted that way. In an older video from a bake-off with Diddy's kids, Ava looked just as distant. The kids were baking desserts for a bonfire party and having fun, but Ava barely spoke. She didn't smile, didn't laugh, and kept to herself. The other children were being playful and full of energy, but Ava almost looked like she didn't belong. These little moments didn't go unnoticed. Fans started piecing them together and asking serious questions. Was Ava being forced to be there? Was she okay? Then things took another strange turn. Someone claiming to be Ava popped up on TikTok. The account said, "Hi, I'm Ava Baroni Combs and I'm fine." But internet detectives weren't convinced. They looked through her photos and videos, and what they found was disturbing. In almost every photo she posted, there was a reflection of an older man in the background. That made people really nervous. Was she living in a hotel with someone? Who was that man? Some of the captions she wrote made fans even more worried. In one post, she wrote, "Life gets hard when you're forced into experiences you didn't ask for. Keep going." She also used hashtags like #victim and #prey, and even tagged Diddy. All of this made people think maybe Ava was trying to send a message without saying it directly. Was she trapped in something? Was she trying to get help? To make things even more confusing, no one could tell if this TikTok account really belonged to Ava or if someone was pretending to be her for attention. But either way, it added more mystery to a situation that was already full of red flags. Ava's behavior, her sudden disappearance, her short reappearance, and now these strange online posts, they all paint a very disturbing picture. Now that fans were already suspicious about Ava's past and her connection to Diddy, things took an even darker turn. The story wasn't just about a mysterious adoption anymore. It started connecting to serious allegations involving Diddy's own sons. Christian Combs, also known as King Combs, and his older brother Justin were suddenly being brought into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. According to reports, both sons were linked to a disturbing sexual assault case. A woman came forward and filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles, claiming she was assaulted in December 2022 while working on a yacht that Diddy had chartered. The case is still under investigation, but the fact that Diddy's sons were named made everyone even more nervous, especially knowing that Ava had reportedly been left in their care at times. People online started asking, if these boys were involved in this kind of behavior, what does that say about how safe Ava really was around them? Did Diddy trust them to watch over her, or was it something more sinister? This wasn't just random gossip either. This all happened just after Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided in connection with a federal human trafficking investigation. The timing was too close for comfort. And then another strange moment caught people's attention. When Diddy first introduced Ava on that livestream, she began by saying something very odd. "My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio." It sounded innocent at first, but then she started to say more, and Diddy quickly cut her off. He interrupted her and changed the subject, almost like he didn't want her to keep talking. To some viewers, that short moment didn't seem like a big deal, but others thought it was incredibly telling. The way she introduced herself, by zodiac sign first, felt more like something you'd hear in an escort or dating profile, not from a young girl meeting the public for the first time. It made people wonder, was Ava trying to say something? Was she trained to introduce herself that way? And why did Diddy panic and stop her? Some people even think that her behavior on camera wasn't just nervousness, it was a sign of something much worse. Jaguar Wright, a singer and outspoken critic of the industry, has hinted for months that Diddy's world isn't what it seems. She claims there are deep, dark secrets involving not just him, but the people closest to him. She says that what's happening around Diddy, especially with girls like Ava, is way bigger and more dangerous than the public knows. So now fans are left with a chilling thought. If Ava wasn't adopted the way Diddy claimed, and if she really was surrounded by people with these kinds of accusations, then what really happened to her? And more importantly, where is Ava now, and what secrets are still hiding in plain sight? Stay tuned, subscribe, share and like, because this story is far from over.